viewers, here I am again showing off this custom figure I'm working on, and in the previous video you saw me show the wings from a the Mythic Legion's wings, which I decided were way too small. So I went ahead and decided to go with a different set of wings, and in order to do that I needed to beef up the hole where the wings are going to get inserted. So I got a metal tube from Amazon and had a friend of mine cut it to length so you can see the end of the piece of metal sticking out here. I still have to fill in this hole. So from the front you can see the tube coming through on both sides, and that's where the wings are going to get inserted. And there's that side. So also had a hole drilled into the top of the tube so that I can feed some wire in there to make sure it doesn't slide around. And I've got some of the head is, I'm pretty happy with the way the head is painted. I'm still finishing it up. I have to do the eyes and finish the painting of the mouth, and for the most part the tail is painted. So I'll have to finish painting the body, but before I can do that I need to put acetone around the peg holes to remove the paint, and add sculpting material around. I'm actually going to use some glue that's I'll get to here in a second, but basically to camouflage the peg or the tube where the wings are going to be, so that when they're attached, it won't look like just a weird shape, an unnatural shape that a tiger's not going to have. So basically just building up like muscle and wing material, so that it's all natural looking. So here I'm going to pause the video and pull out the wings so you can take a look at those. Alright, so here is one of the wings. This is going to go on the tiger's right side, and it's fully extended, and be curious to see if anyone can recognize what this wing is from, because it doesn't look the same as the original. I made some modifications. I'm going to insert a picture here showing where the wings come from. It's from the 2-pack of Venom, and anybody who owns that figure knows that when you fully extend the wings, there's a gap between the lower portion and the upper portion, and I didn't want that gap on my wings, so I used some E6000 glue. Actually, I made a template out of a piece of paper, piece of copy paper, and cut that out, and then covered the paper with the E6000 glue, and made these flaps to bridge the gap between the two pieces, so that when they're extended, see, this is when they're closed, much smaller, and then when you extend it all the way, you don't have that gap anymore. So yeah, this stuff works really well. Highly recommend it. It is a little bit difficult to get to smooth out, and basically you have to, once you get it where you want it, you have to leave it alone. If you keep messing with it, then you'll make it rough, and that's what I did on mine, unfortunately. This one turned out pretty well. Not going to really see the back of the wings so much as the inside. I'll show the other one I made as well. Here's the one that's going to go on the left, the tiger's left side. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. And it took me a while to figure out how I was going to pull it off, because I wanted to make it a flexible material that will get out of the way easily when you close the wing, and actually textured the back of this one with the E6000 glue so that even if it rubs off the paint, then you'll have that glue underneath, so it'll be totally covered up. And yeah, so that's where we're at right now. Yeah, like I said, I'll have to beef up that. I'm going to use that E6000 glue to basically sculpt more musculature around where the wings are going to get inserted into those pegs or tubes. And I'm probably going to beef up the tip of the peg so that it'll extend a little bit further, and I'll put some sculpt around it so it'll have more bulk when it's inside the tube, so it won't be flopping around so much. Thinking about having a magnet inside as well, so that make sure that it stays in there nice and firm and straight and everything. So yeah, hopefully you guys like the video. Share with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, and I always love hearing back from you guys, so please leave a comment below. Thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys later.
That's crispy.